I thank the leader. And as he said, the American people know that this select committee is already a fraud. Democrats aren't investigating January 6th. That's already very abundantly clear. As the leader said, they're trying to use this select committee as a Trojan horse to abolish the Electoral College, to intimidate President Trump's aides, to block him from ever appearing on the ballot again, and to prevent his supporters from participating in American democracy. Gas today in my hometown in Columbia City, Indiana is $5.25 a gallon. But in Washington, the Democrats' top priority is an hour-long made-for-TV special attacking President Trump. Americans aren't buying it. Voters see that even after nearly 2 years of Joe Biden, the Democrats still refuse to lead. They refuse to take responsibility for the serious economic difficulties that they have created. And the Democrats refuse to help the American people and families who are hurting because of their policies. But the Select Committee is ignoring its most basic duty. The Democrats aren't asking the simple questions about what happened on January 6th. Before their investigation even started, Speaker Pelosi turned the Select Committee into an unprecedented sham. She blocked Jim Jordan and I to serve on the Select Committee. It's never happened before in American history. And no speaker in history has ever done something as partisan as that, as what Speaker Pelosi has done. But why did she do it? She did it because she's afraid. Speaker Pelosi doesn't really want a real investigation into January 6th. That's why her sergeant at arms refused to cooperate with a bipartisan Senate committee investigation. She was afraid of what they would uncover. But House Republicans continued to conduct our own ad hoc investigation into January 6th. Our goal is to answer the questions that this select committee is ignoring. Questions that you're not going to hear about on the primetime special tonight. Questions that must be answered to keep Congress and the Capitol Police officers safe in the future. And here are the questions that you should be demanding answers from the Select Committee members as well. First of all, how is it possible that the Capitol Police, we now know, was half-staffed because of COVID on January 6th? Second, why were our officers under-equipped on that day? Why were some officers forced to face down a riot without helmets or expired equipment? Why were the Capitol Police officers never trained to handle a riot, even after all of the riots that were ongoing in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital in the summer of 2020? Did Speaker Pelosi communicate with the House Sergeant at Arms on January 6th or in the days leading up to the riot? Why didn't the Capitol Police's intelligence unit raise the alarm about potential violence when they had intelligence going back weeks before January 6th that told them that something was going to happen? Why did the FBI deploy commandos to Quantico on January 3rd with shoot-to-kill authority but fail to send the United States Capitol Police a single threat assessment or intelligence bulletin? Was Speaker Pelosi involved in the decision to delay National Guard assistance on January 6th? Those are serious and real questions that this committee refuses to even ask. Speaker Pelosi doesn't want to answer those questions because she knows that the answers to those questions leave a trail of breadcrumbs right back to her office, underscoring her negligence, her lack of leadership as the Speaker of the House. Those are serious questions that we will continue to dig into. Our report will be coming and it will be finished in the weeks to come, and we will present to you serious issues and recommendations of what Congress and the next Speaker of the House can do to provide better leadership and secure the United States Capitol so that something like January 6th never happens again. With that, thank you. I yield to Whip Scalise.